advised the U.S. presidents even correctly predicted the John F. Kennedy assassination. And now Jean Dixon, you know who Jean Dixon is?
Oh, yeah, I've heard of her.
Yeah, she is claiming the world will end this year.
Oh, boy. Let's hope she's wrong on that one.
Well, I don't know. She's been predicting presidents, who's going to win, all kinds of things accurately. You ready for this? Since 1956.
Well, you have to look at it like she's due for a loss or one to be wrong.
Well, I don't know. Again, maybe this virus could cause a world war with some country. We don't know what can happen in the future. But,
That's
you
true.
know, I mean, I remember that she predicted the JFK assassination and nobody took her serious. And lo and behold, he was assassinated.
Yeah, that was before my time. Wasn't around to remember that one, but I believe it. I mean, it must be on record somewhere that she said. It's too bad nobody listened to her, though.
Oh, it's all over the internet. It's a matter of record. And she wrote a book. It came out before JFK died. It's saying that he was going to be, one of her predictions is he was going to be assassinated. And where? So, yes, it's very well documented.
Yeah, you know what?
You're a medium. You should know that.
I was just going to say, I've read that book before. You're correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Could you imagine you're a beautiful lady, but you don't like your lips? You want them a little bit more puffier. So you go to the doctor and have bullocks, or whatever that is, pumped into your lips. Your lips look beautiful. Over the course of the weekend, your lips are so big, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger. And you go to the hospital, and the hospital says, well, it's nothing we can do.
Wow. That she must have put some kind of collagen in there. Or
well, the
Botox.
doctor did. No, she didn't do it. She went to a doctor, and they injected, that stuff into, gets rid of wrinkles, and you can make your lips look nice, luscious, and puffy looking,
Right. And what I was going to say is she must have had an allergic reaction to it, like I did with peanuts, and my lips got huge. And that must have been what happened to her. If they kept getting bigger and bigger, she had some kind of reaction to it. And that stuff's dangerous. I think they tell you anyway before that that's one of the side effects that beware of. And if they told her there's nothing they can do about it, she's really in a bad shape.
Well, that stuff takes months and months and months to, But could you imagine, how could you go around? There's a picture of her. I'll be honest with you. If you thought you looked bad with your puffy lips, take it 20 times worse.
Oh, my. I couldn't even hardly drink water. It was just drooling down. Yeah, so she must really be bad at it. That's no joke. I got to tell you, when your lips swell out there so far that you got to, pull them down just to see the floor, that's not good.
No, it's not. And when you flip over in bed and you have to move your lips out of the way when otherwise you'd be sleeping on your lips. Can I, another little thing, an orphan calf was raised with a German Shepherd. Now, as the calf started growing up, it didn't hang out with the cows. It only hung out with the German Shepherd. And it thinks it's a German Shepherd.
That would be something to see. The two German Shepherds galloping across the field, only one of them's a cow.
No, can you imagine the dogs in the house? And the calf, well, it's not a full-size cow yet. It's in the house, too. Now, the dog is potty trained, and the calf is potty trained. Now I have had people tell me, there's no way you can potty train horses, cows, and stuff like that. And you know what I say to them? Because I'll tell you what, we have a mini farm. Seriously. Okay, I got in an argument with the one guy one time. He goes, they are going to do their job any place. They just going to sit there when they have to go, they go. Now, occasionally I see one of our horses, many horses, do that, but they have one area they go to. Only one area. They don't go over the whole pasture. They go to one spot. So that debunks it where they say you can't train them. Now, some people have these little miniature horses, which are about the size of my son's dogs. Seriously. And they are trained for blind people. And they're potty trained. I used to have a trucker friend who had, I tell you, it was a small miniature horse, was the size of a German Shepherd, basically. That's how small it was. And he would take it on the road with him, cross country, doing deliveries. It would sit in the cab with him. It thought it was a dog also.
That is amazing. I've seen things like this. I don't think it's common, but I've seen different things like that. It just goes to tell you that, if animals love each other, they don't care if they're different species. They'll just adapt and overcome.
Could you imagine this poor 30-year-old woman? She goes to the doctor and they say, well, I think you have cancer. And we have to remove your ovaries. So they schedule her for surgery. And you know what they found?
Oh, boy. Let's hear it.
They didn't find a tumor. They didn't find cancer, but they found a hairball of human hair in her ovaries that was about 3 feet long.
Wow. That would be some major blockage. I'll tell you what, I don't know if that was from maybe a miscarriage from a twin or what the reason was she had, or if she was... That's a mystery how they got that. But 3 foot of hair, that just didn't appear. That is over a period of time, I would think. I don't know.
Well, how long does it take you to grow 3 feet of hair? Could you imagine a woman in her ovaries to grow 3 feet of hair in a ball? When they undid the ball, the hair was 3 feet. So,
wow.
That is crazy.
That is. She must have had some kind of discomfort, I would think, to say the least. Hopefully she was able to still have kids. I don't know, but boy, 3 foot of hair in your ovaries of all places. That
I don't. I think with something like that, I don't think you could. Now I'm not a doctor, but again, how big that had to be, because and they show a picture of it. It looks like somebody had 3 feet of hair just shaved off their head. It was really weird. Could you imagine you have a cat and it doesn't like milk, it doesn't like cat food, but it does love bananas?
Oh, that's a new one. Banana eating cat. I did see a cat on the internet the other day. The guy was throwing banana chips and it was going crazy eating them, but I don't know. It must be a thing. Some cats love bananas. That's a weird one.
Oh, yeah. I've never seen a cat eat a banana. These dogs, I swear, these dogs will eat a banana. They eat vegetables. They eat broccoli. They eat carrots. As a matter of fact, sometimes when they bring me my dinner when I'm doing the show, sometimes I'll eat, during the show. People don't know that. One of the dogs will be in here, and I go, ooh, I hate broccoli. There it is. And, the dog's extremely happy to get it.
Don't your dogs eat, like, shoes and...
Oh, don't. Why did you have to mention that? My wife is now home. Okay? Oh. Now, she's going to either go in the next 2-3 minutes into the bedroom. She's going to take her shoes off that she wears from work. Either she's going to put her tennis shoes on, or she's going to put her slippers on. And the reason why I say not on the shoes, guess what? One of the dogs was running around with today.
A shoe?
Well, it wasn't my shoe. I put my shoes up high where they even putting it up high. This one dog now is huge. It is so huge. I mean, it goes into the refrigerator, and we like popsicles, the long ones in the plastic, tube that you kind of cut the top on and you squeeze them out. It goes in there, and when it wants a popsicle, goes in there and gets them. My son had all these ice cream cones, Dixie, whatever they are.
Yeah.
And he said, hey, I bought a 13-pack. Who ate any? I said, well, I had 2. My daughter says, oh, she had 1. My wife says, no. And then we started finding the wrappers around the house.
I'm surprised they didn't eat the wrappers, too.
Well, given enough time, they probably would have.
Oh, boy, yeah. I was just looking the other day, and Guinness, the record for the tallest dog from floor to shoulders was 44-point-some inches. I bet them dogs are getting close to the record.
The one is, and it is huge and long. So when it stands up now, I'm 5'11", and it stands up. It's taller than me almost.
That's a big dog, man. If that dog wants in the refrigerator, I don't think you should try to stop him.
Well, I don't know. It still likes using the ice dispenser in front of the refrigerator freezer. It'll sit there and it loves the ice cubes. So it'll sit there and, when it wants ice cubes, it gets ice cubes.
He's smart. I'm surprised he doesn't eat the handle off or the thing that you push yet.
Well, you shouldn't have said that. Now tomorrow, that's going to happen. Well, a teenage girl, goes to a music store and buys a harmonica. Now, I can't believe how somebody could actually get one stuck in their mouth.
Oh, wow.
But it required surgery to take it out of her mouth.
Holy cow. Maybe it was a small one, and when they inhaled, it got stuck back there.
No, they got a picture of her before and after. This is a full-size harmonica.
What?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how. You think you had big lips. I'll tell you what, her mouth, it looks... I've never seen... I got to take a picture of it later on and send it to you. Yeah. I just can't believe somebody could swallow a harmonica. Not swallow it, but get it stuck in their mouth.
And, every time she was breathing in and out, she was probably playing a tune.
That's what it said, yeah.
Jeez. Poor girl.
Oh, I know. Well, a woman with a record, ready for this? She has 31 fingers and 31 toes on each hand, on each foot.
Well, I don't even know how to compute that. I can only count to 10 on mine, so you lost me.
Well, if you can count to 10 on one hand, you got a serious problem, dude. No. 31 fingers on a hand. 31 fingers on the other hand. That makes what? That 62. Makes 62 fingers on your hands and 62 toes total.
That is just so genetically bizarre. I don't even know where to go with that. I've heard tell of 6, but 31? Wow. That hand must be freaky looking.
The hands are, you ought to see the feet. Like on the side of your foot, there's freaking toes on it.
Can you imagine if she went out walking out in the country where you're at in the mud and all the Bigfoot hunters be like, what is that?
Yeah, well, they're going to catch her for a Bigfoot. And could you imagine if she waved at somebody? Could you imagine those 32 fingers waving? Now, they're not full-size fingers, a lot like stubbies, but they're over the hand is like larger than a normal hand. And then on the side of your hand, you got, I could just, oh, wow. I think I got problems. I tell you what, I would not like to have
31 fingers.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Anyway, we'll be back with the news with James Kirschbaum. And then after the news, we got Terry Lovelace. I'm sure he doesn't have 32 fingers on each hand, but we'll ask him on that when he comes on. We'll be back in a flash.
You thirst for some significance of the both dimensional kind. You enter a realm of spirit, of sight and sound and mind.
If you would like to hear Night Dreams Talk Radio on your local radio station, let them know. Tell them to check out www.nightdreamstalkradio.com. And thank you
You can advertise